Hello, it is Friday, July 11th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Friday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving what could be a tricky, themeless puzzle with a bit of punniness and misdirection. And this punny, misdirecting, potentially, edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Michael Tamburino, Mike Williams, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to those four benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign for their generous support. They, of course, sustain this channel and keep the series going day by day, week by week. Very grateful to them for that support. And if you'd like to support the channel in that similar way, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos, and that doesn't include last week's mini puzzle pseudo speed solve, which I've just realized I didn't have time to do on Friday, and then I neglected to get it solved. I completely forgot, so I'm very sorry about that. So I will have to get both of the past two mini puzzle pseudo speed solves posted there, and soon the Q&A video that have been taking questions for over on the Patreon campaign. And anyway, for benefactors, there's also the official mug. Thanks to everybody who supports the Patreon campaign at any level. All right, let's get on to today's crossword by a debut constructor, James McCarran. Welcome to James. It's a Friday themeless puzzle. Might be a bit punny, might have some misdirection. Who knows? We'll have to find out. And it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Armies. Hosts? I'm not sure. Sea serpent of myth. Hydra, maybe? For blank, like some shells. I don't know what that one's about. Could it be an O for, I don't know. Most Iranians. It's going to be Shia or Sunni. It's horrible that I can't remember which it is. I guess they both start with S. I think it's Shias. As in Shia Muslim. Let's see. Army. So yeah, either one of those is an S anyway. Armies is probably hosts. Acquire of GeoCities and broadcast.com during the .com bubble. Wow. Yahoo, I guess. I mean, I remember GeoCities. That was a place where anyone could host a website. I have no idea what broadcast.com was. I have no memory of that. Sea Serpent of Myth. Yeah, it does look like Hydra, doesn't it? For blank, like some shells. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. They might pop up from time to time. Ads, pop-up ads. For, is this not hosts? Maybe it's for eared? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Examines something in more depth. Derives or, I don't know. Outpace the syllabus, say, read ahead. So if you're in a class and you're sort of reading ahead before the scheduled, that section is scheduled to be read. Ordered is, you told someone, you ordered them maybe. Event requiring special specs. Solar eclipse? Yeah. You'd have special eyewear to protect yourself when trying to look at the solar eclipse. Oh, to drill down. Drills down is examine something in more depth. So for-oared. Oh, shells in the sense of a rowing boat, a shell. So 4 oars. That's what it is. Okay, great, fine. Seal the deal. Oh, this doesn't look... Oh, wait, drill downs. Drills down. Sorry, yikes. That was not... I was thinking that sounds wrong. Why? And that's why. Drills down, not drill downs. Okay. Seal the deal. I don't know. Nash, who wrote The Cows of the Bovine Ilk. One end is moo, the other milk. Wow, I really remember this specific poem because I had, when I was young, a small little book of poetry by Ogden Nash, and probably each page, I guess, was a tiny little, maybe there was more than one per page, I don't remember, but there was a little comic poem about a different animal. And And some of them stick in my mind, like this one about the cow. I also remember the one about the fly. The Lord in his wisdom made the fly and then forgot to tell us why. I think that was the whole thing. Some of them were longer than 2 lines, I believe, but some of them were just these funny little couplets. Okay, hold on there, cowboy. Whoa. Dirty could be lewd, dirty in the sense of sort of blue, risque. Kind of coin that features a Buddhist temple on one side. Could it be yen? Big-eyed in a way. Owly, I guess. Yeah, sure. It's like an owl with big eyes. And then, yeah, butter in South Asian cooking is ghee. It's clarified butter. Okay, great. So seal the deal. Yeah, I still don't know what that is. Bolted. If you bolted, you ran. Supermodel Alec. Could this possibly be Alec Wen? I think I recognize this name. It's odd that I do because I have no mental image of what this person looks like. I could be completely wrong, though. This might not be correct. Breaking Bad antihero. Yeah, no, that's Walter White from Breaking Bad. And then Seal the Deal. This is not. Maybe Wen is wrong. Could it be? Oh no, Weck, Alec Weck. Oh wow. Okay, so I was kind of in the neighborhood, sort of, but at least the W I got. Seal the Deal. Shake on it. Yeah, there we go. Shake hands. One on the fast track would be a race something. Race car driver? Could be as straightforward as that. Machine workers, question mark. Cogs, as in they literally, work in a machine. They're part of the workings. What might come with a twist or two? A balloon animal, I bet. Yeah. You have to twist them to make the different segments of the animal. Alternative to French. I assume it doesn't mean the French language. But what does it mean? I don't know. Kind of cavity, an oral cavity. Katy Perry song with the lyric, louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am the champion. I know she has a song called Roar. I bet it's that, louder than a lion. That sounds pretty likely. So what's alternative to French? Huh. I don't know. I'm sure this will seem obvious in retrospect, but I don't know right now. Was destined, to fail. If you were destined to fail, she was destined to fail. She had no hope. There we go. It's often very helpful to try and think of these in a sentence with, in the correct sort of conjugation and everything. So, make sure you can put it in a sentence where it's was rather than were, and it just makes it easier to, I find anyway, can make it easier to think of a possible option. Submit. Hand in, like a paper, test paper or something. I'm not sure that's right, but oops. 1952 Olympics locale abbreviation. Norway, it looks like. Don't worry, Kyoko, singer. I don't know. It could be either of the official solo artists of the New York Times Crossword, Brian Eno or Yoko Ono. Actually, either one of them would be an N here. Let's see if that's right. One with a watch. Don't know what that is. One with a watch. Yeah, I don't know. Pedro Blanc, Oscar-winning screenwriter for Talk to Her. Almodovar. Is this an A? I think it is. Yeah, also a director who often just goes by Almodovar. So yeah, it is Yoko Ono then, presumably. Okay. One with a watch, I still don't know. Laugh Fest. Oh, maybe Riot, and it's Almodovar with an O. I bet that's right. That looks right. Let's see. Oh, Sentinel? Yes, one with a watch. A sentinel, someone who keeps watch, who literally watches. Accoutrement for a queen. A sash, maybe? Is that? Cuddle in a way. Don't know. Japanese accord. Hai, as in yes in Japanese. As in you're in accord, you're in agreement. prayer, essentially, is a plea, basically. It's a request, or can be. Prefix with directional, omnidirectional, and then spoin. Oh, no, it should be spoon. So laugh fest. Oh, no, this is wrong. A hoot. Oh, okay. That's still an O. Okay, fine. So that all looks good. Film star whose name consists of two presidents. Harrison Ford, right? Yeah, that's funny. I wonder if that was. No, that wouldn't have been. Wouldn't have made any sense at the time he was born, given. Anyway. You're warm. Oh, getting closer. Right. Sorry, I kept looking at this and thinking loser, but no. Getting closer is if you're playing hot and cold. If you're warm, you're getting closer to the target. How I Met Your Mother is the name of a show. Peppery, something peppery could be hot, as in food. Poppycock could be pish, ridiculous. Poppycock. And then alternative to, it's French dressing. An alternative would be ranch dressing. Okay, yeah. Would not have occurred to me without these crosses, but it's very, as I suspected, once we have the crosses, it's pretty clear. Okay, animated internet pic is a GIF, graphical interchange format. That's what that stands for. Hookups are ins. You might have an in with a in a particular company or something. Styes, say, are rat's nests, I suppose, as in this place is a total sty. It's a mess. It's a rat's nest. Restaurant chain where chefs make onion volcanoes. Do they do that at Benihana? I mean, that's a restaurant chain that would fit here. So maybe they do that. First rate would be finest. To make vanish would be to, I don't know, what would it be? To erase? Let's see if that's right. Please take this off my hands. Here you go, here. Organization with the pioneering Artemis program, NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Collar, to collar someone would be to nab them, to catch them. Colonial group, ants, have ant colonies. And then a fundamental unit in logarithmic equations would be the base. To be honest with you, I don't remember exactly what, in this case, terminology base means. I guess it just means sort of the main number to which the log is applied. Collar, nab, okay. Let's keep going. Phanerozoic for one, an eon, presumably, like a, sort of in a sort of geological time, I guess. And then one making introductions would be an MC, a master of ceremonies. Tales are related about them. I don't know. Features of many documentaries. Not sure. Sorry, just had a sudden yawn that I couldn't control. Tip top, A1 maybe, the best. Actress rap of Mean Girls. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've seen Mean Girls, but I wonder if this is the original one, or I think they remade it recently. I've seen the original. I don't know. It may drip in the winter. A hose or a pipe, maybe, or it may drip in the. Oh, and your nose you might have a runny nose. Directs, if you direct something, you run it. 2017 animated film set in the land of the dead. Oh, this isn't A1. Is it Acme then? Because this is Coco, the Pixar film, which I did see and enjoy. Tales are related about them. Yeah, something's wrong over here. This isn't all really working out. Tip Top, Acme, maybe. And then Carpool Transport could be a van, maybe. Oh, features of many documentaries. Voice of God, maybe? In the sense of a sort of, Morgan Freeman type of narrator with authority and kind of a remove from the on-screen action. Okay, so directs aims, yeah. If you direct, is that? Yeah, if you direct something towards something else, you aim it towards it. Okay, yeah, no, that's correct. That works. Just had to think of the right usage. Tales are related about the right campfires. Oh, that's clever. So about in the sense of being around it rather than being about it in the sense of being on the topic of it. So you're not telling stories, you know, that are whose subject matter is campfires. You're telling stories in the vicinity of campfires. Okay, as in we're about. Indie folks. Oh, maybe this is wrong. Oh, it's not voice of God, it's voiceovers. Right, and I actually, that should have been obvious because features is plural. And so I needed a plural here, which I did not have. So voiceovers. So that was, yeah. Even if you think my answer was plausible, which it maybe was, maybe wasn't, it wasn't actually correct regardless for that reason. So it's worth bearing that in mind. Indie folks, Bon Iver, I think this is pronounced. Funny thing where I sort of remember seeing the name of this band for a long time and just assuming it was Bon Iver until I think years into my awareness of it. I still don't think I know any of their music, but I do know how they're said. Actress rap of Mean Girls, I don't know. Cries of annoyance are, I don't know. Oh, drats, maybe. You cry out drat. Playground, an arena, so play maybe for, the play of a sport, the grounds on which a sport is played. Military topper, a beret is a part of many military uniforms. Fools are asses, and then here we have Isaac Asimov Isaac Asimov novel, Murder at the ABA. I don't recognize that at all. I don't know Isaac Asimov well, to be honest. I think I tried to read Foundation once when I was young and just did not, just really bounced off of it. I think that's about it. Fools, so I don't know. So anyway, the point is I have no idea if this is correct. But hopefully it is. Fools are asses, and then actress rap of Mean Girls, it must be Renee Rapp. So yeah, I don't recognize the name, but it's probably correct. It is. And that was the Friday crossword. There we go. So indeed, as we would expect with a Friday puzzle, a bit of punniness, a bit of misdirection. I really like this one. Tales are related about them, about campfires. I think that's very clever. It's very subtle misdirection. You wouldn't, and it's not clued with a question mark because tales are related about them isn't itself a kind of idiomatic phrase. You don't need the question mark to indicate you're doing something different. So it allows it to remain very, very subtle. What else? We had a few of those colonial group ants. I mean, this was already pretty much filled by the time I got here, so I didn't have to contend with that misdirection, but you could imagine being misdirected by it. Machine workers, cogs. One on the fast track. I mean, it's a very simple example of this, but race car driver. Let's see. Japanese accord. Yeah, you might think that's going to be a peace treaty or something, but nope. It's not that at all. Playground, another very simple one with arena. So yeah, I think that was pretty representative of Friday level, I guess, sort of difficulty and style. So nice to see from a debut constructor. And there we go. That was our Friday themeless crossword. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, for the Saturday themeless crossword. Maybe less punny, maybe more difficult. We'll have to see. Let me know how you fared with this one in the Daily Solve Discord chat server, linked in the description field, or the comments below the video. Always curious. And if you have been enjoying these videos, do consider subscribing to the channel on YouTube. That's a big help. And like I say, I'll be back tomorrow for the Saturday crossword. I hope you join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Friday. Take care.